Okay, I'm going to do a short review of the Durston X-Dime two-person tent. Mine is the one that has these short carbon poles. It is a freestanding double-walled tent, but one of the great things about it is you can connect the inner and outer walls so that when you set it up, they're already pre-connected, which is how I've done it. Okay, here's the stats on this tent. It is 2.7 pounds with the carbon poles, made of 15D sill poly. The interior dimensions are 88 by 52 by 43 inches high. If you know anything about Durston tents, you know that they're not traditional in terms of not being a rectangle. And so you can see that here in the vestibule, it is connected, but not to the edge of the inner. The nice thing about that is that it allows for you to fully set up this tent with just 4 stakes. It is truly freestanding in that when it is closed, as you can see on this side, you don't need any additional stakes for the cover of the vestibule. You can stake that out if you want to open the door and leave part of it staked shut, but you don't have to. It also comes with the ability to use trekking poles inside to create further strength and stability. It has 2 large vents. It is, as all 2-person tents, very comfortable for 1 person, but big enough to hold 2 25-inch mats. What I love about the tent, double walled, so that's nice. Don't have to deal with condensation issues. It packs down very small, and I'll put a couple of pictures in the comments to show you that. And there are a lot of additional guy out points if you think you're going to need that for particularly windy situations. I also love these magnetic ways to roll up and pin the doors back. If you've ever been inside your tent and trying to reach out and undo those toggles, that can be a real struggle. But with these, they come apart easily, and yet I've had the tent sent up in pretty significant wind and they did not come unraveled. Things I didn't particularly love is a very expensive tent, and I'm not sure how much of that has to do with the current issues with tariffs, and plus the one I ordered had the short carbon poles, but it's in a very expensive tent, particularly given that it's, not made of Dyneema. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the zippers. As you can see, they all come together in one spot. And so you have to work to make sure they're all fully closed down on each other. That's an issue for me because with another tent with a similar zipper setup, I didn't quite have it closed and a significantly sized spider made its way in. I prefer the big D-loop doors, but this configuration allows you to open it all the way. Also, connecting the footprint was a bit of a challenge. Actually, I had to put the tent together, then turn it upside down to connect the footprint to it. But after doing that, my hope is it's now connected and I'll just store it that way. It also, the bag the tent body fits into will not accommodate the pole sack. I prefer to keep everything in one bag. That way I don't end up accidentally leaving the poles at home. Lots of good headroom inside, good ventilation, lots of storage pockets, really well thought out design. Once you've put it up a couple times, it goes together very easily. I just got back from 5 days in Great Smoky, in which I slept in it every night and had some significant wind, but it worked just great, and I was very comfortable in the tent. So I'm looking forward to taking it on my next backpacking trip. If you all have thoughts or questions, let me know. Thanks.